16A1 with a A2 actually with a M203 rocket launcher on it. So that gun, that weapon in Scarface, when he says "Say hello to my little friend," when I got to Korea, have all officers had to have a 9mm Beretta. But then that was my primary weapon. But that thing was heavy. I gave that thing to my driver. I said, "Yeah, this was cool for a minute, but I ain't gonna be humping the rock in this too. Give me your weapon, white. We switch it out." Because each team had to have a certain amount of weapons in their team and their vehicle to be combat ready. So one person in the team had to have that weapon, and all of us had to be trained on all of the weapon systems too. So anyway, the point is, it's definitely biases. And if you don't fit in those biases and you make people uncomfortable, then people don't know what to do with that. The element of surprise, one of my favorite stratagems of the art of war. Ha! Y'all came on the live this morning and y'all were surprised. And Nova was shocked too because I was in stealth mode. She didn't see me this morning before she got on the live. So she too was just as equally as shocked as you all. I can say with working with athletes, nobody is good in the 7th grade. Kids' bodies and skills change too much. High school is when you know. Exactly. 100%. So the gentleman yesterday, so in review, you have cognitive bias. And basically, it doesn't match what you believe. And so you are having confirmation bias, where I'm only going to research the things that actually make sense to me. And I'm not going to do anything else. If it goes against my confirmation, I'm not taking in any new information because this is what I believe. And then conformity bias says, I want to fit in. I want to fit in, so I'm going to do whatever I have to do so that I won't be ridiculed or I'm going to gain status. So yes, I'm going to disassociate myself with people. When I left the hood, people wanted me to leave the hood behind, but the hood is in me because sometimes you got to let a motherfucker know, okay? But also 3 degrees are in me as well, and people want me to pick a side. I'm always, or in the past, because I don't really have a lot of people in my life that are close to me now, always wanted me to pick a side. What side do you want? I'm on the side of personal accountability, and whatever that looks like. So neurologically, what is happening is when I have this on, y'all feel a certain type of way and some other people feel a certain type of way, and somebody already gave me a compliment, and I even did this on the video to announce that I was getting ready to go live. I'm doing it on purpose because I am showing you, like any person that has to have gone undercover or been an operative, you fit the description. And so I can blend in any doggone environment because of my facial features. You're just like, oh, she belongs here. Oh, she belongs here. Oh, she belongs here. If I'm in the hood and I need to hit that Nina off the wall to get me some money, I could do that too. Okay? So that's just how that works. And if I need to go eat Western at a very high priced charity event, I can do that as well. The point is, personal accountability allows you to be as multicultural and diverse as you see fit. And do not allow people's conformity bias to stop you from doing and that damn thing. Now, when I used to speak, this dress would have been too bright. Why? Because back when I first started being a public speaker, you needed to wear solid colors. You needed to have on a suit. And it was rare that women had on pantsuits. And don't wear stilettos. So you know what I did? I have a nice black cocktail dress. I've spoken in that mini dress with some black and red striped tights with some 4.1-inch velvet booties or some strappy Gucci sandals while I spoke at corporate events. I sure did. Long before these millennials came along and do it, I was doing it way before then. I told you I've gone to meetings with sneakers on. Now people do it and nobody even thinks about it. Back then it was like, oh my gosh, she has on a suit and some gold Chuck Taylors, metallic gold Chuck Taylors. Where the hell are we? Oh my goodness, there she goes. Doing the wrong thing at the wrong time. I remember when I was at EXO and the basic training unit, we had to do a running password. And so the person is coming back to the rally point, and when they come in, they're supposed to say the first word, and you're supposed to say the answer word back. And I wanted it to be honey child. And my company commander said, 10 times can't do that. We can't do that. It has to be something that they wouldn't think. I said, you think somebody know honey child? If somebody's running, you say honey, and the other person says child, ain't nobody gonna figure that out. But okay, fine. We'll make it honey sheet. But honey child would have been funny. Okay? So the point is that people have been trying to get me to conform my entire life. And I refuse to do it. I have a natural shut off to conformity. As soon as you say you supposed to, I'm supposed to do what? And the only reason why I find out what the rules are is so that I can break them. I don't break laws, but I definitely break all the rules. Because that's how we got here. This is how people said touch screens weren't going to work. Steve Jobs said they'll get used to it. And now we touch every screen that we see. So the innovators and the disruptors and the dent makers and the risk takers are